Hello and welcome to day 5 and our last day of the week in terms of our Bible Books Challenge. I hope you've really enjoyed all that I've been sharing with you this week, and I hope it's been lots of fun for you too. As a special treat, at the end of the video today I'm going to give you 3 pictures to consider over the weekend. Many of you will be ready to go, I'm sure, but first a reminder of what we're trying to do. We're trying using the pictures to work out which book of the Old Testament the picture represents. And if you've got a little bit more time, to consider reading through the book and finding out a bit more about what the book's about and some of the themes that are in there, so that we can learn more about God's book, the Bible, and some of those specific books as we go through. Did you work out the pictures for day 4? Let's remind ourselves of picture number 7. Here it comes. There. So we have a man who seems to be dreaming. As you can see, he's counting lions, not sheep. It is, of course, the book of Daniel, the prophet. This is another one of the major prophets' books in the Old Testament. One of the most famous events from this book is about Daniel in the lion's den, and you can see from this picture that he has such confidence in God that you'll see in his picture he's using the lion as his pillow. The first part of the book of Daniel tells many exciting stories about Daniel and how God looked after him, but also how he looked after his friends as well, Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, while they were in exile in Babylon. The second part is full of prophecies, that is, writings about things that are going to happen, about the future. And this all came true later on. Okay, so picture number 8. Okay, what do we see here? We see a solo man who seems to be king. Well, this is the book of 1 Kings or 1 Kings, and it's about particularly King Solomon. He was the 3rd and final king to rule the United Kingdom of Israel. In some ways, a wise king, but he also became very rich and wealthy, and that was thanks to his heavy taxes on his people. He also had lots of wives, and you can see that in the picture too. And these wives brought him a lot of trouble. They came from many different countries and brought with them their very own pagan idols and gods. Solomon's devotion to God gradually became half-hearted, and so did the people's. He dies halfway through this book, and well, that leaves a kingdom which soon splits into 2. So, that's those 2 books. Are you ready now for pictures 9, 10 and your bonus picture number 11? Here's picture number 9. Again, remember, say what you see. Look carefully at what's going on in this picture. Maybe this one is a slightly easy one. And here's picture number 10. Say what you see. And picture number 11. Obviously you can pause if you like. You can pause the video if you want to take a little bit more time on each of these pictures. But that's your 9, 10, 11 pictures to consider over the weekend. Remember what you're trying to do. You're trying to work out from the pictures which book of the Old Testament they come from, and then to summarise the book a little bit by looking a bit more into each book and finding out what God wants us to learn from those books. I hope you've had lots of fun with me this week, and we're going to take a break for a couple of days. Maybe join in with your local church in terms of streaming this weekend. You could be very welcome to join with St Mary's here in Cheadle with our live stream of the service on Sunday. But I hope you are able to spend lots of time with your family and friends through social media and share some of your ideas with the pictures on Bible Books Challenge. I will be back on Monday, so take care, stay safe. God bless.